A tyrant king grew infuriated with a righteous elder who habitually spoke the truth to his face, openly criticizing his heinous actions against the people. Whenever the king was angry with someone from his subjects, he would choose a single type of food for them to live on before throwing them into prison. The prisoner would then grow so weary of consuming just one type of food that they'd eventually wither and die from the monotony and weakness. When the king's wrath turned towards the righteous elder, he demanded to know which food the elder wished to live on alone. The elder, recalling how God tested the Israelites for the single kind of food that they could not endure, shrewdly chose sheep heads. The meat in a sheep's head consists of various types with different flavors, thus avoiding the monotony of a single type of food. The elder was thrown into prison and lived on sheep heads for years. The king continued in his tyranny, while the elder persisted in his piety. Suddenly, the king remembered the imprisoned elder and was astonished. How is this elder still alive when those before him couldn't withstand one type of food and perished within months, but he has survived for years? Infuriated, the king summoned the jailer in charge of guarding the elder and asked about his condition. The jailer replied, "He is in good health and spends all his time in prayer, worship, and recitation of the Quran." The king further inquired, "Has he ever asked you for anything or spoken to you about anything?" The jailer responded, "No, he's never spoken a word all these years, except yesterday when he asked me to move his mat from beside one column to another." Enraged, the king sternly barked, "This is impossible. Take this sheepskin and give it to him." The jailer conveyed the sheepskin to the elder, telling him it was a gift from the king.